why is it such a small footprint? It's such a small footprint because it was a remnant parcel of land that was left over next to the 3-bedroom townhouse. So that's all the space I had. And then it was about how you could utilise that space the most efficient way. What did building for 5x4 teach me? What it taught me was to stick to my guns. I thought about how I lived, how I used spaces and so on, and I had an idea of how I could live in that space. And it meant I had to push every aspect off the build to try and get that outcome to achieve the whole concept of 5x4, looking at it holistically as well, not just how you live, but also how you build, how you live in it, and then how you recycle it as well, what it leaves, what footprint it leaves on the land. The Johanna Project and how that has fed off the 5x4 project. I guess the seed was the 5x4 project. It's that whole sustainability aspect. It's looking at that holistic view of things, and not just one aspect, not just how you build or not just how you live. It's also looking at the recycling content. It's looking at the life cycle. And that is what has inspired the Johanna Project, because the Johanna Project then enables people to come and experience that as well. It's out in nature, it's ecotourism and that sort of lifestyle, but it's not at the compromise or it's not compromising lifestyle with livability. Johanna Project has 3 aspects. It's regenerative sort of living and farming. It's retrofitting existing cottages, and it's also the hay sheds, which is the direct seed, I guess, for 5x4 as well, in that construction methodology and looking at construction methodology. It's not the exact same thing, but it's driven by the same principles. It's talking about and thinking about how you build, how you live, and the footprint and the impact it has. 5x4 raised quite a few questions when you're going through the process, and the Johanna Project will do the same thing. It's on a huge bit of land, it's 100 acres, but it's still using that living space efficiently. Just because you've got more land doesn't mean you need to build large. It's about using that space efficiently, and I'm sure a lot more will come up. And I guess on this journey through the Johanna Project, we're going to be pushing and pulling and trying to find that balance, and it'll throw up new, I guess, troubles and problems and things to solve as we go through it. Why 5x4 matters today, or the question is 5x4 still relevant today? I think it's more relevant than ever, because a lot of the problems we try to solve at 5x4 are still here, but in a different way at the 5x4 at the Johanna Project, because the 5x4 project was building in a very tight space in a city, whereas the Johanna Project is building remotely. So it's at the other extreme. I guess I don't think make things easy for myself here and myself and Liz. Building out at the Johanna Project, it throws other problems up as far as getting staff on site, being able to construct efficiently, being able to get materials out here, etc. So you're still looking at prefab building, but in a slightly different context. Principally, they're the same thing. I think that's the problem that needs to be solved moving forward. That's what we're trying to solve. We're not saying we have the answer to it completely. This is our solution to it, or our take on it. And I think we have a bit of runs on the board as far as achieving that.
It's a real treat to be part of Open House again. This project was never just about building a home. It is about sharing what's possible. Join us at Open House and experience it for yourself.